Alright. Hey guys, Chris Martin here today with, I don't know. Today, 2017, the 5th, it's just been madness for Skylanders, and I'm going to be honest, I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the really, really bad, and the alright. Let's begin. So, if you remember, I did the rumor of Skylanders ending just a few weeks ago. I did the rumor of Skylanders ending, and it just boosted up today. I'm going to quickly, if you haven't seen that video, I'm going to do a little quick recap. Pretty much, a person by the name of, I already forgot. My gosh, Liam Robertson. There we go. Liam Robertson. Pretty much, he was the first person to give information about Skylanders Superchargers, telling that it would be a game with vehicles and such. He pretty much predicted Superchargers, and he has been really good with Skylander information. But a few weeks back, Liam Robertson put out an article that Skylanders is ending. Last month. He put out a little thing saying Skylanders is ending. Reason why? Pretty much, Imaginators did not sell well as proposed, and pretty much Superchargers didn't sell as well. But Activision gave the series a second shot to see if it could survive, to see if it could do well again, and guess what? It didn't. Imaginators sold not even close to what they wanted. And now they're in a kerfuffle. Note, this is still a rumor at the time. And pretty much it's been gone to all full-out problems. From there, he explained that Activision canceled the 7th Skylanders game, and they have no clue what to do with the franchise anymore. Later, just a few days ago, creator of the Skylanders cartoon, Skylanders Academy, Mike Necharge asked him, would the next season be launched with the next game? Which he replied, no matter what, season 2 will be on Netflix, but he has been hearing rumors, not rumors, he has heard that there will not be a game. Keep in mind, he hasn't talked specifically about where he got those rumors. He doesn't know. He could have got it from us, or not rumors, sorry. He could have got that information from us because he mainly is on Twitter, and he's been getting a ton of notifications, not notifications, a ton of stuff on Twitter. Here, I'll head on to his Twitter. He specializes with Twitter, and he either saw that on Twitter that the saying that there will not be a next game next year, or he actually did get information from Activision. But today, it's just, this news went into not just an uproar. People are saying Skylanders are dying, people are saying Skylanders are staying, people are saying there might not be a 7th game, people are saying Academy is staying. It has gone into insanity. I am just going to pretty much give facts. I'm not going to give personal opinions. I am going to pretty much say which side is kind of true right now. Keep in mind, we have not gotten an official statement, but we have got facts that point to Skylanders maybe kicking the boot, and I'm going to lie, I'm probably going to tear up if that does happen. So let's start with I'm going to link pretty much everything that I use in this video down in the description. Let's just get into it. This all started pretty much today for me. I'm just going to do my personal experience with this through Newswise. It all started around here. I'll link this down in the description. Luminous35 found this article about Liam pretty much taking out another article. Let's begin. So, starting off, pretty much, I'll read this out for you, and I won't talk until the end of the article. Late last year, I brought the news to you. He's referring to 2016, because he posted this today. Late last year, I brought you the news. This is Liam, also, sorry. Liam Robertson's talking here. Late last year, I brought you the news that the latest entry in the Toys to Life series Skylanders had reportedly been cancelled. The game was planned to come out in 2017, but was axed by Activision due to declining sales. The future of Toys for Bob, the creators of Skylanders, was cast into uncertainty. Since then, I have continued to reach out to former and current associates of Activision and Toys for Bob to see what they had to say about the unfolding situation. For anyone hoping that Skylanders and Toys for Bob could yet survive, the news is not good. One source I have spoken to claims that Toys for Bob offices are next to empty right now, as the studio is seemingly preparing to be dismantled. As the studio, sorry, I thought maybe you said series. Multiple sources have suggested that the studio will be closing in the near future, and an official statement from Activision is expected early this year, like we do get every year, keep in mind. I was able to ascertain in the making of my previous video that Toys for Bob had nothing in development at the time. The same remains true today. They have not pitched any further projects, and their only remaining duty have been providing the final post-release patches for Skylanders Imaginators, the most recent entry in the series, and final nail in its coffin. Toys for Bob anticipated the conclusion with arrived around 27 years ago. It's first opened its door for Toys for Bob, this is talking about, in 1989. Some staff have already left, searching for new opportunities. Let's continue on to the next line. Activision is I'm starting here, by the way. Activision is continuing to cut down on their remaining support for the Skylanders IP, which they certainly plan to end its entirety. One source suggests the merchandise plans have been delayed back, and another claims that Activision is already making preparations to pull out their deal with Netflix to continue producing Skylanders Academy. The recently launched animated series, it remains to be seen that will happen to Skylanders Academy at this juncture or something. A second season of the show is in development as per their 2-season contract, but Activision is currently attempting to shut it down. Its future will depend entirely upon how I'm not going to even try. Between Netflix and Activision pan out. Neither way, it's very unlikely the further season will be commissioned. If the second one is somehow able to survive, if the situation changes, I'll be the first to update on it. Alright. First off, I do want to mention a few things about this paragraph before I get into other stuff, because this video, I forgot to mention in the start, will be quite long. So let's, first, one of the things that he mentions here, which is kind of good information, is, nothing in development at the time, and what else? That, the Toys for Bob offices are next to empty. No one is there at, the Toys for Bob headquarters. And something that I need to say is, this is something that happened with Disney Infinity as well. There has been no one, I'm pretty sure no one was at Disney Infinity's offices when they were shutting down. So that has also happened. But I'm going to continue. One also thing he said is a few members have left Activision. I'm going to go by things and stuff. I'm going to touch on certain subjects. First, the thing of people leaving. The voice of Chompy Mage and Broccoli Guy, he has left Toys for Bob. He is the main story writer. Alex Ness, he is the main story writer for Skylanders. He has left Toys for Bob. He is the main storyline for it, and he also voiced Broccoli Guy and Chompy Mage, which is really depressing. This points to the thing of what Alex said, that Skylanders, Toys for Bob employees are leaving like they are fired in some way. Not fired, leaving for new opportunities, because pretty much, if Toys for Bob shuts down, you're practically pretty much losing your job, which means, why not just leave? If you can find a new job quicker and faster than just leaving now. Another thing he mentioned is Toys for Bob is shutting down. Pretty much they're taking everything out of the building and pretty much no one's there. There is something that actually kind of helps Skylanders in that regard by Wyrock the Elite Slayer.
Alright, now I'm just confused.
Watch this ad. This is a Chuck E. Cheese ad.
Forward to the studio where Skylanders Imaginators is made. Chuck E. Cheese's, celebrating 40 years of fun.
That is for Chuck E. Cheese's. Pretty much, I don't know if you can hear the audio on that or not. I'm really sorry if you can't. Pretty much, it's people at Chuck E. Cheese, you can win a contest, so you can go to Toys for Bob. It has been confirmed it's not Activision, it is Toys for Bob. That you will go to Toys for Bob to find out pretty much how it's made, which I find insanely odd, because most contests, I'm pretty sure, end in months' time. So, and we usually get that progress report by February. So if Skylanders is ending, they're probably going to get rid of Toys for Bob by February. But why would Toys for Bob be open for this contest? It makes zero sense. This kind of leads to the fact that Skylanders is okay. But I'll continue. Next is another thing that points to it being okay, which is Eric Rogers, who Liam Robertson has said that Skylanders Academy, the TV show, the second season, has been trying to be shut down with Netflix and somebody else, Netflix and Activision, sorry. But Liam Robertson, the creator of Skylanders Academy, says he was not informed once of this, and Liam Robertson is showing false information. For example, well, I promise you, and we are still at hard work, we even see the first episode fully animated next week for Season 2 of Skylanders Academy. And I don't know who it is, referring to Liam Robertson, and B, if it has, no one has told me, and I am still working on the show, so pretty much he is fine in that regard. If he's still working on the show, because they would be canceling it by then. Next, he says, sorry for my language, damn you, Liam, go cancel someone else's show. And then he finally ended it with, don't worry, I wouldn't Twitter beef with a guy who knows jack all about the show I actually oversee day to day. So, pretty much, this is when it seemed okay. But then the Broccoli Guy thing happened with, of course, Alex leaving, and now it's going back down, and that's where we are right now. I'm quickly going to refresh just to see if there's any information. Yeah, just a few more posts. But, pretty much, Skylanders is pretty much, this is what's going on right now. We, that's where I'm at a standpoint, is pretty much the voice of Broccoli Guy and Chompy Mage leaving kind of is our only proof that Activision is shutting down. I've tried talking to Eric Rogers and Lou Studdard on Twitter, but of course they wouldn't follow back. I'm somebody they don't care for. And right now, I'm actually sad to say, but it's actually kind of closer to Skylanders ending than it is close to Skylanders surviving. That's for right now. We could still get the progress report in February, and it could say that it's perfectly fine and that Liam's being a total liar, or it could be that Liam is being truthful like he always is, when 90% of the time he is, and Skylanders is actually ending. And if so, I do want to address that something. A lot of Skylander YouTubers are leaving. And if you look on Instagram, Striker Hero Camo gone. He's saying he's going to be gone if the series ends. The Skylander dude. Luminous45, he says he'll post Steven Universe content, which means he's one of the only characters who's going. I actually haven't read this yet, so I'll get into that later. Oh, wait. That's just more information on Chompy Mage, the Alex leaving. Where's Wyrox? Wyrock put a goodbye, which is probably one of my saddest thoughts if Wyrock is leaving, because he is one of my favorite Skylander YouTubers. And just all around, it's been kind of depressing. So, guys, on a personal standpoint, I'm going to explain what happens to me. Pretty much, my YouTube channel will still stay active. I will still favorite videos, like videos. You get to see that. But I will no longer upload. I will pretty much... This is my plan. If Skylanders is confirmed dead, I will make a tribute series. I will re-review all 6 Skylanders games, if there is not a 7th. I will review all 6 Skylanders games, and after that, I will leave YouTube. I may start another channel one day, probably not. If you do want to see more of me, which you probably don't, you just want to see Skylander content, I will still be voicing characters on Toad27's channel on the shelf, and I may do a few more videos with Toad27, who you should really go subscribe to. He's a good friend of mine. And yeah, other than that, guys, this is Chris10 signing out, and let's just try to be positive. As long as we can try to stay positive, it might be okay, but it is looking quite dark. So other than that, guys, this is Chris10 signing out. If there's any more updates on this, I will try to do them as immediate as possible. So yeah, guys, goodbye.